This is my Rainbird automatic underground sprinkler system, and I have 8 zones, and I have a Rainbird ESP ME controller, and depending on what type of sprinkler a zone is running or what it's watering, I have some of the zones set for 30 minutes, some of them are set for an hour, some of them are set for 10 minutes. And it goes on twice a week at 3 in the morning. So I'm going to hit this manual start button right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of blurry. Oh, it's focusing. And you're going to hear them come on. This is station 1, runs for 30 minutes, and I'm going to go show those to you right now. The camera will focus. There we go. And I got these rotators. You can see one right there, and another one right there. And there is one over there, another one over here, and then I got to fix a step, but then I got, I'm going to get wet, 2 over there. And so now we will head back to the controller. Sorry, I decided I wanted that to run for a few minutes, so now I can just advance. Can you see it? It's kind of hard to see. To the next zone. Now we're on station 2, and that runs for 1 hour. And they are starting right now. I could see them out there. And we will go out there. There goes Ranger. Hopefully I don't get sprinkled trying to get through here. Ooh, and there's a rainbow. And then there's also a rotator right there. I really like these MaxiPaw rotors. I love them a lot. They're expensive though, but it's what my system needs because I'm on a well. And so the gear-driven crap like the 5000s, they tend to clog up. So, and yeah, I used to have a woodshed on this flower bed back here and it fell, so, because a tree hit it and I just never got somebody to come clean it up. All right, I'm going to head back to the controller and we will turn on zone 3. And we are back at the controller and I will manually go to station 3. And that runs for 1 hour also. That's out here. Got yet another maxi paw rotor. I have it watering that find angle because I don't want it hitting the porch of my house, and so then I got another one over here. This one is risen up a little bit because when it was first installed with the rest of the system back in 2013, it kept filling up with mud and puddling, so that's why. And I just never set it back down. Here's another one. I can't see if I'm getting that or not. Woo! All right. Oh, and then up here, I don't know if you can see it, but I have a sprinkler system rain sensor installed, and like the rest of the system, it is a Rainbird sensor, and it is a hardwired sensor, so there's no batteries or receiver. And then, so we will head back to the controller, and we will turn on zone 4. All right, here we are back at the controller, and we will turn on zone 4. And as you can see, that runs for 1 hour also. And it's more of those maxi paw rotors. And that's up here. All right, we are going to head back to the controller. All right, we are now heading back at the controller, and I'm going to advance it to the next zone, zone number 5. And that runs for 30 minutes. And that is actually a bubbler system. And I will show you that now. And that is these plants along the house here. I got these like bubbler things. I don't know if you can see it. Where is it? Oh, there's a thorn in the way. Kind of see that little bubbler guy right there. And it does a great job watering the plants. There's another one here. And another one here. That one might be watering too much. Anyway, I'll have to look at it. Then I got one sitting in this plant right here. And then coming back this way. Ranger. for this bush right here. I don't know if you can see it right there and right there. And then I also got two in here. You can see them both right there. And we are going to head back to the controller. All right, back to the controller. Sorry, it's kind of dark here. And we will go to station 6. And that is way on the other end of the property, so I'm going to stop the camera and show you when I get back over there. So, and that runs for 10 minutes, as you can see. All right, and these are just the landscape bed sprinklers. These are Rainbird 1800 pop-up sprinklers. They are the 6-inch models. The ones that you saw in Zone 1 with the rotating nozzles are the 4-inch version. And yes, I got a sticker bush there I need to address. And that's watering great. Now, there used to be a woodshed over here, but like 8 years ago, I had a tree fall down and knock it completely over, and I just never got anybody to come out and deal with it. But this bed kind of looks like it's shaped kind of like the front of the Titanic. It starts out small, and then it widens as you get down to the other end. And so there's only sprinklers on this side, on this end, and then as it widens, then they're on both ends. But I can show you a couple of them that you can kind of still see. There's like one in there somewhere. I can hear it. But here's another one. It is a and I don't know, there's one right there. And I don't know if you could see it, but way up there, if I could zoom this in. I don't think I can. Oh, yeah. There was one up there, and there's a few up on that end under that roof. At least 3. So, all right, we are going to head back to the controller and then turn on Zone 7, which is along here. In here. So, we'll go back to the controller. Ranger, you're a good boy. Yes, you are. All right. All right, we are back at the controller to turn on zone number 7. And, oh, is that blurry? Yeah, I'm using a Kindle, so, all right. Now we're turning on zone number 7, and that is set to run for 10 minutes, as you can see. And I will take you out there. I kind of got my garage cleaned a little bit. Still got to get rid of some stuff, so. All right, okay, we are going over here. There's Ranger again. And then these are 1806 sprinklers in this landscape bed as well. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. And there is another one. Whoops. Right there. And another one right here. And then finally one over here. And that's pretty much it for this zone. So we will head back to the controller. All right, heading back to the controller, we are going to turn on the final zone, which is zone number 8. And we will hit that button. And it says it's going to run for 10 minutes. All right, let's go take a look. Come on, Ranger, let's go. He gets really excited. Let's go. And that is this landscape bed over here. And I'm starting out here, I got one. And that one stays popped up. I don't know if there's just dirt in it or what the situation is. But, yeah. Got all my woods over there. on my property. There's another one right here. Water's out that way. And another one right here. It's a double strip. See, it's watering. Had some plants I planted, but they died because I didn't do it right. Right here, a single strip, another half circle right here. In front of the fountain, the sprinkler system was installed before the fountain, and I had the system installed in 2013. But there's the fountain, it's working pretty good. There is another double strip to get this right here, and that right there. But then I also have one over here. This is one of those, I think, adjustable nozzles, and it waters that way. So yeah, that's pretty much my sprinkler system. It's been a really nice sprinkler. I don't have to use it for much, maybe 4 or 5 months, 4 months max out of the year because it's Washington State. So I know some places in the state, or the country I should say, water almost all year round, but here I only need it for about 4 months out of the year. And so we will go back to the control. So then when you get to the last zone and you hit the button again, the manual start advance, it just goes back to normal operation. And then back behind here, I got a mess of wires, all 8 zones, rain sensor, power cord, and then a backup battery. So yeah, that pretty much concludes my irrigation system from Rainbird. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And this is a video a long time coming. All right, bye.